Hello, I'll start with a quick review for this book, The War or Normal People by Andrew Yang. He wrote that book, I think, right before he started running for president. I'll give this book 3 out of 5. I think there were some good ideas there, especially about UBI, which I like the idea of it. He has good argument there. But overall, I felt like he haven't really thought about it deeply. He has some good ideas there, but I feel like I wouldn't say childish ideas, but more of too pretentious. It's good on paper, and some ideas are just like, yeah, it's a good idea, but yeah, how exactly are you gonna do it? That's the problem. Is there's a lot of good ideas out there. Question is, how are you gonna do it? And that's where I felt like he's missing something. Let's see the notes. About 44% of jobs are considered routine. Those jobs are more likely to get automated, which in general he has a big shtick about automation. How bad could it be? Side note: the big fail to take into account the new jobs in social media, gaming, etc. That's what he says. Like automation is really bad, and a lot of jobs would be missing and gone. But we don't know the future, and they always used to say that in the past too, that machines would eliminate jobs, etc. What happened is there's just different jobs. For example, social media, gaming, and other places you don't even think about yet. That there's many new jobs that could be created. Influencers is a job. There's a lot of them, and it's a full-time job. YouTubers, full-time job again. There's a lot of jobs that you don't take into account. Unemployment is not calculating people who are out of the workforce and people who are overqualified. That's a problem with unemployment data, or when they how the way they calculated it. They don't take people. They don't take people who are out of the workforce and people who are overqualified, which is some type of unemployment. Disability is unemployment for some people. That's how they get their unemployment, through disability. UBI does not cause workers to stop working. Its main rebuttal against UBI is that people will stop working if they have jobs. He said it has data to support that people do not or will not stop working. Side note: some of the solutions are good on paper, but hard to implement. That's what I said in the review part. It has some good ideas in how to change the system, some very fundamental ideas or very deep rooted problems that we have, but it's not that we don't know them. The problem is that it's really hard to change, and it's not enough to say, oh, we need to change that. Yes, how you're gonna change that? And that's what he failed to do in the book. I think as a presidential candidate, he was missing that part too, which many do. He's not the only one. Many presidents even don't have to be a presidential candidate. Many presidents still fail or don't meet that expectations. The last one here is: medical school create in a situation where doctors make a lot of money but don't work in rural areas. They make a lot of money because they work for many years for that medical degree. However, they don't want to work in rural areas. They have less doctors because they don't get paid very well, and that creates a problem. And that's it for the notes. Again, so there's some interesting ideas, but I felt he didn't do the best job, and some of the ideas were not that unique or new. So I'm gonna give this 3. Yeah, I wish he would stay a little longer because, again, some of the ideas are good, and he thinks great about things. I wish he stayed a little longer in the presidential running for president. He would stay longer in the whatever you call it, marathon, or but he didn't. And maybe he would next time he would polish some of his ideas and have more. I think he also lacks, that's unrelated, but he lacked some enthusiasm, which people do like. That's it. Thank you.